Now, I hate to be the guy to say I told you. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I love being the guy to say I told you so. But, you know, you remember that video I made about Sparking Zero telling you guys it wasn't gonna be what you expected it to be? And, you know, well, recently, chunsoft has come out and they've done, you know, they pulled a Xenoverse. They went back and they altered history. Let me explain what I mean in today's video. And now you get to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, because we're going all in on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, one of the biggest things that people are hyped about with this game is, of course, the roster. People are ready for that big, mammoth, gargantuan roster that Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is known for. Now, I've already delved into the gameplay and other features, and I told people that the game was not going to be what they expected it to be. And I've been saying that from the very beginning. And you're already seeing cracks in the armor. You're already beginning to see what I'm talking about. Now, originally, people were saying and they were touting on their YouTube videos and on their social media that chunsoft Sparking Zero said it's gonna have the biggest roster in the franchise, the hugest roster in the franchise. You remember everyone was saying that? That's what they led with, that's what they swore by. They all went in with that, and it was even on the website, the biggest roster ever. Well, apparently someone went and they tapped chunsoft on the shoulder. Hey, you sure about this? I mean, you're saying this is going to be the biggest roster of any Dragon Ball game, right? So the Glazers were going around touting the big roster. It was going to be the biggest, and we all need to rest assured. Well, chunsoft said, nah, we need to go back and change that. They went back, pulled the Xenoverse, went on their website and changed it from the biggest roster ever to an incredible amount of characters. Seems like I was right. I've been telling people it's only going to be like 50 characters, and they're going to do what every Dragon Ball game tries to do, especially with modern Dragon Ball games. They're going to go back and try to charge you for simple, basic characters. Because incredible is a flexible term. It's something that you can say, well, 50 incredible characters. Let's say you get lucky with DLC and you get a 70 incredible characters. You're getting half of what BT3 had for the sequel. All they're going to do, they're cutting a whole bunch of characters out and they're just front loading it with a bunch of super characters just so that you feel like you got a whole bunch of new ish. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. They're giving you less and expecting more money because they're going to say, well, look at all that shiny destruction on the battlefield that you won't be able to notice because you're going to be mashing. It's going to be a button mashing game. You're going to button bash. Oh God, nah, I'm sorry. If you are a Sparking Zero Glazer, again, if you're a Sparking Zero fan and you are listening to the facts and you're taking everything and you're actually thinking about what you want to do, I have nothing against you. But if you are a Sparking Zero Glazer, you're saying it's going to be the best game ever. You're just like the Naruto Storm Connections community, swearing up and down before the game came out it was going to be the best game ever, and look at them now. And don't get me wrong, I like Naruto Storm Connections, but I knew what to expect, and I'm not disappointed. I knew what it was going to turn out to be, and I'm telling people here, I told people then, I told them with Naruto Storm Connections, I told them with other anime games exactly what it was going to be. It's like Bardock trying to convince the Saiyans, hey, we might want to check in on this Frieza dude. Frieza's not going to do anything. Here I am telling y'all what chunsoft was about to do. chunsoft was going to give us the best game ever. Hold on, they gave us the worst game ever, just like with Jump Force and One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. This is some bullcrap, bro. We need to do something. Hold up, it's too late. You gave them your money for half the characters of BT3. It's over now. They got your money. You went and bought that PS5 when you were content on PS4 just for Sparking Zero, just for less characters than Xenoverse and less characters than Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Really? That's what we doing in 2023, 2024? Now, again, this is only gloating at the Glazers if you are a fan of this game, and I just want you to be reasonably hyped. I don't want people to get built up for disappointment, and this is why I make these videos, because you guys got enough people, you got enough fake content creators glazing and fake hyping the game that you need a voice of reason, a voice of truth to come in and say, hey, you know, I need to let you know what to expect. Now, again, we all know what to expect. I'm going to tell you exactly what they're going to do with this incredible amount of characters. You're going to get 50 characters. They're going to do the bare minimum roster. When I say bare minimum roster, they're going to hit all the tippy top battles. So if they go to Namek, they're going to just hit Frieza, probably hit Ginyu, they'll probably have the Ginyu Force. So yeah, they definitely have that, so you can get your Goku Raccoon moment. You can have the other characters like Jace Burst, so you feel like you're getting a lot of stuff. They'll hit some of the major forms of Frieza again. They'll just do first form because that's necessary. Probably tell the rest of the story in a flashback. Get the final form. Probably hit 100% final form. And then his big send-off is going to be golden form. And then they're going to come back with DLC probably way late game, probably in 2025, 2026, and do Black Frieza DLC way in the future. Whereas Xenoverse is already getting ready to get to this stuff. Now, as far as the DLC is concerned for that game, get ready for them to charge for special Sagas characters. That's why I'm already telling you. I can see it now. All those movie characters, all those extra characters, even characters that we still don't have in Xenoverse 2, like the extra henchman characters, the extra team characters, they're not coming. They're not adding them. It's a lot getting cut from this game so that they can build it back up and charge you more and make you feel like you got more at the end of the day when you actually started with less and paid more. That way they could charge you $140 with all the DLC. Probably not even all. I'm highballing that. It probably will charge you about $140 after DLC just to match the number of what you had in BT3. Again, I know this company. I know Spike Chunsoft. That's what they did with Jump. Think about this. If they could only squeeze in, how many characters did Jump Force ultimately have? I'm thinking that they only had like 40 or 50 characters. That number is notorious with Spike Chunsoft. That's all they do. Hey, 40 or 50 characters, bam, DLC, bam, there you go. I'm pretty sure that Spike Chunsoft made Jump Force with less characters, even though they had like, what, 10 franchises represented with Boruto, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, Yu-Gi-Oh, and a whole bunch of other franchises. They managed to only include like, what, 40 or 50 characters. So with Dragon Ball, you're going to get the bare minimum. This is going to be worse than Ultimate Tenkaichi's roster. Let me just say that. Ultimate Tenkaichi did exactly what I'm talking about here, but again, it gets a pass because it was the first game to introduce the AC. And what they're going to do is go in, hit all the main points like Ultimate Tenkaichi, include the bare minimum characters just to get by, and they'll have the pretty candy color scenes and the explosions and expect that to get over, and people are going to get bored of that game before they get the first DLC pack out. I'm telling you now so that you know what to expect. So enjoy that incredible 50 character roster. Again, that's a flexible term. That's a lot more flexible than the huge roster, the biggest roster in history. No, they said, no, it's not the biggest roster in history. It's just an incredible amount of characters, and we can flex that term and lie about it, and we can get out of that a little bit better. That's what they're thinking. So again, guys, hit that subscribe button, enable all notifications. I will keep you updated on all the major changes with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Again, this is to inform and to keep the Glazers at bay. We Dragon Ball fans are keeping the Glazers and the fake hypers at bay. And I will see you guys in the next video.